Okay, so today I have got another story time video after a long time.
We were traveling mountains just to find a loudest tease. We set down by the fire, knowing we could aim higher, but we didn't know that yet.
Hello everyone, this is Cal, your pal, and today I'm going to talk about my third relationship. So let me begin this story by saying that how we met. I was actually searching for my school friend with whom I had actually lost in touch. This was around, you can say, 2009. Yeah, so I was searching for him on Facebook, and I happened to see this tall, fair, fairly good looking guy. I would not call him really handsome, but Punjabi guy. Since I was searching for my friend, so he had a similar name, and when you search for a name, all similar names are shown. For example, if I'm searching for Akshay, so all Akshays will be shown on FB. So I saw his picture and I was like, wow, he's handsome, I should send him a friend request. And I think during that time, or you can say a little before that, Orkut and Facebook were the thing. Before Tinder took over all the other dating apps, I think there are a lot of people who met through Facebook, Orkut, and got married. Like, I know a couple of people who have. So it was not considered that creepy to send friend requests to strangers. I sent him a friend request and he accepted it, and probably he sent me a message first, and we started talking, and I said, hey. So he's like, hi. I said I was actually searching for my school friend and I saw your profile and I thought, wow, kind of cute, I should be friends with him. So I think there was mutual attraction. So we started talking non-stop, when I was at work and at home. Immediately, from Facebook Messenger, we exchanged number, then texting happened, and we called each other because I wanted to know how he sounded like. And then I think within a couple of days, like within 15 days time, we had fallen for each other. So we both kind of knew that this is not just friendship. We started getting to know each other, and then good morning text and good night text, and of course sometimes calls also used to happen. That time I think texting people were not that dependent, like these days it's more about WhatsApp and texting. It was actually good that people used to actually call each other. Couples used to call each other more often, I feel. So then I think within a month, or I'm not sure how many days, 20 days, or probably let's just say a month, he was in Mumbai from Dehradun. He was from Dehradun, so he came to see me in Mumbai, and of course it was Diwali time, so he had an excuse, like he stayed with his cousins. Actually, his aunt was also visiting to see her son and something like that. So Diwali time, so he had a place to stay, and we wanted to go somewhere out, spend time with each other. So we were like, if he goes there, they are going to ask millions of questions, and where you're going, etc. So we decided that he will stay at my friend's place, pretty much near my place. So he came by train. So I went to Bombay Central, and that was the first time I saw him, and I was blushing and I was so happy. I hugged him, and there was really a lot of height difference we had. Somehow I've dated a lot of tall guys. Most of my relationships have been with tall guys, so I don't know, they don't have a problem with it. A lot of tall guys do find short girls cute. So then we hugged each other, and then we were like, okay, let's go back. We decided that he will go and keep the luggage at my friend's place. So I had already taken 2-3 days I think a couple of days off from my office, and I was like, great, I'm gonna get to spend time with him. So we went, and he actually kept his luggage there. Then we had, I think we ate something, I'm not sure. Yeah, then we decided to go and see a little bit of Mumbai. So we went to Siddhivinayak temple first, then we went to Bandra, Carter Road, sat there, took a lot of photos. तभी तो इतना बड़ा smartphone भी नहीं था. Still, it was cute. No filter and stuff. Yeah, after that, what did we do? I think we came back, we had dinner with my friend. Then, yeah, so we had dinner near my friend's place only. So I told him just go and take rest, because next day we were leaving somewhere at a resort to spend time. And yeah, I went back to my place. So next day, woke up early with butterflies in my stomach to spend time with him at the resort. We started our journey, reached pretty early, had breakfast probably. I'm not sure, I may have had breakfast before. Yeah, I think we had breakfast and then we decided to go for our journey. We had a really good time and got to know each other more. You know what I mean. So it was amazing. The chemistry was awesome. We both were Taurus, so there was a lot of Venus energy colliding. But I would definitely say that a male Taurus is far more reserved than a female Taurus. I think we are far more expressive than a male Taurus. I find a male Taurus pretty much reserved and whatever. I don't want to get into the bad words. So yeah, we spent a couple of days over there. Nice beach, you know, spend the day at the beach. He got to eat fish. Mumbai and Maharashtra is very much famous for its coastal food. So yeah, he liked it. I had veg. That's it. I had a really good time. Then I had to come back because Diwali was there. So we had to celebrate at home. I had to go to office also. And yeah, that's it. But I decided to, I think it was New Year, yeah, Diwali tha, mujhe yaad nahi, but in the evening I was invited by him to meet his cousin and, you know, his aunt. I think it was his mommy and bhabhi and everyone. So I decided to go to Dadar, and it was sweet, you know. I really liked his aunt. She was really sweet, I feel. Yeah, even his cousins were nice. They had invited me for dinner, so I went to have dinner. We spoke a lot about what I want to do, my future plans. That's it. After that I left. I took a cab, I took the train, and I was back home. Next day, I think, if I'm not wrong, yeah, I decided to show him a bit around town area. You know, town area is like South Mumbai, you know, all that Church Gate and Kolaba and stuff. We decided to do a little shopping. I think it was my shopping only. And yeah, we watched a movie also, I think, in between. Yeah, I watched Wake Up Sid, if I'm not wrong, with him. So yeah, it was so much fun. And like this, you know, almost a week or couple of days was over and it was time for him to go. So I remember I decided to leave early, and I said something at work, like I have to go to the doctor or something like that. I don't remember. I went to Bandra, I think, because they were at Bandra probably shopping or whatever. So his aunt and cousins were there. So yeah, we decided to wait there, talk a bit, and then we took a rickshaw. Yeah, we took a rickshaw back to the airport, and I dropped him nice teary-eyed goodbye and, oh, let's meet up soon. That's the thing about long distance relationships, you know, it's difficult, but it's pretty romantic, I feel. You know, the longing to meet, if the communication is fine, then koi problem nahi hai. On my way back home, I was still crying, and the rickshawala was so sweet. He's asking, What did he say? He said something sweet to me. I don't remember, but he said something sweet. I can't remember it, but kuch to that guy had said because he saw me crying. It was so sweet. That's a beauty about, I feel Bombay. Of course, there are asshole drivers also, but most of them people are really sweet, like it mellows you down also. Like even if you come from out of Mumbai, I think it just makes you warm towards other people. So after that I went home, and I was in a couple of months I was leaving this job, and because I was supposed to join somewhere else, and I had like a month or so. So I decided to book my tickets in advance, and decided like December pura main almost 20 days I was there, and I was gonna spend with him. It was so much fun. Not really. When you actually live with someone, when you spend more time together, you come to know a lot. So yeah, I finally reached Delhi, because he was working there. I feel I shouldn't have gone. I don't know, because it was very new job, so he had a lot of pressure about the new job and stuff. Anyway, reached there. Fun fact, he had not got a room yet on rent. He was staying with the same aunt I told you about, whom I met in Mumbai. She was actually staying in Delhi, so he was staying with them. And of course he was looking for a place near to his office, but he was not getting it. He had not found it, before I came. So I kept reminding him that find a place, and he had not found it still. Anyway, the day came. I landed in Delhi. Very excited, by the way. That was the first time I was traveling in an airplane. So, I was like a kid in a candy store. I really felt amazing traveling on my own. Even if it was just domestically. 2 ghante ki flight, but fir bhi. So, yeah, then I reached there. We stayed one night at a really seedy hotel, basically. Not really, we could not afford like 5-star or 3-star bhi. Then we decided to go to Hindon, which is an army residence, army base kind of. Anyway, so it was in Ghaziabad, and the whole day, oh my god, I had not even like took proper rest. The whole day we were traveling, because we went to Dwarka to take his luggage, and then we were traveling to Hindon, that's in Ghaziabad. Then we stayed there. He had a couple of friends from there. Even what was he? Some coach, some big officer or something. And he also knew him. So I think they were his school friends. Okay. So yeah, we decided to stay there. Yeah, it was the most boring 5 to 6 days, I think. And because he had to go to work, and I could not like Ghaziabad देखने के लिए है क्या? I mean, I did not find that area like very. इतना मुझे खास मैं बाहर भी नहीं निकलती थी. Even inside also, I don't remember like wandering off. I used to actually remain in the room, and yeah, in the evening, we used to go in between his friends. One of them used to come and check on me, and I used to watch TV, and that's it. I don't know, internet bhi tha ki nahi, mujhe yaad nahi hai. So it was really boring. In between तो मैंने वो clean भी कर दिया था मुझे room, because I was getting so bored. So the guy, he was like, अरे वो करने के लिए आते हैं. His friend was saying साफ करने. I was like, अभी जा रहे तो बहुत गंदा दिख रहा था, मैंने कर दिया साफ. कुछ करने के लिए नहीं था. Yeah, when my ex used to come back home, it was like a relief, because it was boring the whole day. So yeah, we had a good time, but we were really irritated, I don't know, I felt like he was tensed all the time. I don't know why. Maybe because he was not happy that that I was staying in such a place. Yeah, he was not able to find a house on rent by that time. So all those things, maybe like, we Taurians, we think a lot, but the fact is that I didn't want, I wanted to stay in the present. I didn't want to spoil the whole thing by constantly complaining about it, and I don't know why he was just worried all the time. Anyway, we then after that we decided to see a couple of one place, he was calling back and forth to check if there are any places available for him to stay on rent ya jo bhi hai. One of his friend, unke through, he found some place. We went to see. It was really, I didn't like the locality, and the washroom was like outside, and he was like, I can't find this place to be safe for you. So yeah, it was not really a great place. Then we decided to go back to Paharganj. You know that it's not really the best place to live, but we were calling a lot of hotels, and a lot of hotels had problems for us to stay. This is the thing with a lot of places in India. I don't know about 5-star hotels में शायद ऐसा कुछ problem नहीं है, but small, relatively small, decent places, they're like you have to be married, all that stuff. Anyway, this hotel was like fine with us staying. He asked a couple of questions why I'm here, and of course they asked for photo ID and stuff, and it was fine, whatever. Yeah, we said that we are engaged or something. He's my fiance. That's what we said. I said, nee, he has to go to work, and I've just come for a vacation to stay with him, and we have a house over here, but we don't want to stay there. It's too far. For commuting to work, he has a problem. ऐसा कुछ तो हम लोगों ने बोला था. Anyway, it was quite affordable, so fine. For a couple of days, maybe कुछ 15 दिन शायद बचे होंगे, we decided to stay. Yeah, so he was not really happy with living there, and I think he was kind of worried because it is not the best place. But I was like, stop worrying, like it's okay, there are foreigners also living यहाँ पे. So why are you like worried? Look at these foreigners, like वो लोग बिंदास कहीं पे भी रहते हैं, like groups में आते हैं या फिर they come as couples या जो भी है, and they don't really think too much, because obviously not everyone is rich. जो लोग travel करते हैं यहाँ पे, I just want to look around at places, experience, travel here. Who cares about living in a 5-star and all that? So we stayed there, and once you stay like together, it's like you come to know a lot of things. First of all, of course he was working, so I did not like depend on him to show me around Delhi. I decided to visit a lot of places on my own. CP, Janpat, and Palika Bazaar. I didn't like Palika Bazaar. Janpat was good for shopping, Khan Market, and other places also, South Delhi, Lotus Temple, Red Fort, and Qutub Minar I think I saw with him. So while we were there, we discovered a lot of things, and I think I was someone who wanted to spend time, talk. I understand that he was spending the whole day in office and he used to be tired, but I know that we're not going to get this time again, so you should be considerate and spend time with me also. I don't want to just have dinner together or just watch TV together, like talk. I want to talk, I want to spend time, I want to maybe make love or whatever. And he was like, oh, he's just too tired, or he is not talking too much. It looked like he was always worried about things, and I was like, I told him just chill, I don't have a problem living here. The whole day I spend on my own doing things, being a tourist, it's okay, but at least in the evening I want to spend time with you. So a couple of times I told him, but then I don't think so it registered in his mind. He was like a year or two younger to me, so when guys are in their 20s, you can say they are not really mature. I would not say that I was also like too mature. I think I'm more mature now thanks to these relationships, which has actually taught me so much. So yeah, we had our clashes, a little bit of them. It's not that we had a lot of fights, but once what happened, I remember this specifically because, guys, please don't say such a thing to your girlfriends or fiance or your wives. So it was like I didn't want to sleep. It was really early, and he wanted to sleep, and I was really irritated. मैंने जानबूझ के ना TV on कर दिया. I was like, okay, fine, I'm not getting sleep. At least let me watch TV if he doesn't want to talk या जो भी है. So he got really mad at me, and he's like, why are you doing this? You know, you should learn something from my sister, who actually whispers and talks when I call her because her husband is sleeping that time. अगर मैं रात को phone करूँ या जो भी है. I felt so bad. Like I was like, what the fuck, man? And I think I literally started crying. I don't remember, but I felt bad. Never ever compare, you know, do this kind of comparison, because it's actually two different things. I mean, I was there for just a couple of days. You know, I wanted to spend as much as time with him. Still, because he was going to work, so you know, I was not saying कि नहीं छुट्टी लो ऐसा भी नहीं बोल रही थी मैं. That was the first time I think he said something. Yeah, the next day I was still angry. So I used to wash a couple of, you know, our clothes together. So next day I think I did not wash it because I was angry. So he's like, oh, why didn't you wash it? And I was like, just do your stuff, you know, like I'm not your fucking maid or something. I said, yeah, so stop acting like a fucking whatever asshole. Sometimes we were like great, you know, having a good time. I think I had a good time on my own as well. You know, that I feel that मैंने सही में like खुद के साथ मैंने ज़्यादा वक्त, because I enjoy anyway. I enjoy like spending time on my own. Just that my parents were like worried if I was like traveling alone, and I called, you know, India Gate is so beautiful and stuff like that. So they were like, oh my god, you're traveling on your own in Delhi. So we used to take like थोड़ा precaution कि रात को I used to not travel alone. We used to always be together अगर जाना है कहीं पे तो. But दिन में I used to be fine. So we had a couple of clashes here and there. Yeah, we spent the New Year's also together with his friends, and Christmas के day also we went out for dinner and stuff. So yeah, we had कुछ अच्छी चीजें, कुछ whatever. After the New Year, I think 1-2 दिन में I was supposed to leave, so I left. Once I came back, he asked me कि कैसा था, you know, like कैसे हमारा relationship था, like how did you have a good time and etc. And I got a chance to tell him what went wrong, yeah, why he was like so much worried and stuff like that. So he said, you know, yeah, he was just worried about things, and next time we'll make up for it. We talked about things कि क्या what went wrong etc. And I think it was fine. जैसे जैसे कुछ महीने जाने लगे, I started seeing a lot of changes in him. I'm not someone who's gonna keep quiet and let it slide by. If I feel some changes are there, if he's taking me for granted, I will talk about it. That's what I did. And he used to be like, no, he's busy, he has work, ये वो उसका चालू था. तो ये ऐसे, you know, it was happening back and forth. I think 6 महीने या 5 months होने आए थे. We had not met. We used to kind of argue, or I used to definitely bring this up कि communication is not happening that much. You know, it's good to give your work priority, but you should also not change things. You know, basically initially आप इतना ज़्यादा standards set कर देते हैं. You do so many things, and then suddenly if you see person like changing, so you kind of start questioning कि क्या हो रहा है. Around May, my best friend from college was getting married, so I had to travel to Haridwar. So I decided कि okay, I should go and meet him also. I went for just a couple of days because I had to be back at work. I asked my boss, he was like fine with it. So 4-5 दिन के लिए only I went. In that time, I was definitely very happy to see my best friend getting married. It was really sad that I could not spend time for all the other days, like she married a Punjabi guy. So there was like Sangeet and all that mehendi reception. So I only decided to stay for the wedding. We were traveling in his car, so he was there. We decided to leave, and we were super tired, and we came back home. Yet थोड़ा सा सोने के बाद हम लोग ने actually decide किया to go to a pub. Now this pub was really not good because it was playing really pakao shitty songs. So that was the time like I was really mad about, because Delhi is known for a really good, you know, club scene, and I wanted to actually visit koi acha pub, you know, like some nice place with nice vibes and nice crowd and nice music. So his friends had arranged it, and I was super angry because I didn't know that when I would be back, you know. एक तो 4-5 दिन है, and when will I be back मुझे नहीं पता था. Like one of my friends from Delhi, he told me before going there it's not gonna be a great place, you'll come to know. And I was like, okay, let's see, dekhte hain na, why don't you also come? So he was not able to come. I think after that I met him finally. He used to work abroad, so he was finally back in India, and I was like so happy to see him. Even my friend actually felt that this guy, you know, he is constantly in his head. I don't know why he doesn't smile too much, or what is his problem. So anyway, later I came to know that my ex had a problem with my best friend, not the girl, the guy best friend. So I don't know, he used to feel slightly jealous or whatever. So in that trip I felt that this is it, you know, it is going to probably be the last time I see him. I felt that. Sometimes it felt like he's doing too much, sometimes it felt like he's kind of so irritated by my presence over there. So that last day came, and at the airport I told him that, you know what, I feel this is gonna be the last time I see you. I have a feeling, and my gut feeling was actually right. That was actually the last time I saw him. Immediately as I went home, probably within a couple of days, he showed his true colors, and there were hardly any calls and stuff. So I told him that why is he not calling. He said he's busy, blah blah blah, you know. So I said, oh, whom were you speaking to just now? He said his parents. I said, if you have time to call your parents, then why are you not calling me? Like, they are family. I said, oh, then what am I? I thought I was also supposed to be a part of your family. This happened, and I think he broke up, if I'm not wrong. I'm not really I think, yeah, he broke up, and I could not take it that, you know, it's just over. Aise khatam. So at least for 1 or 2 months it was really bad. I feel that it kind of showed so much of my bad side. I'm not happy about that part, and I would definitely say that my previous relationship, which I have talked about, my second relationship, since, you know, I was in an abusive relationship, that kind of takes a toll on your next relationship also, because I had become this abusive woman, which I'm not. I don't want to be that woman, you know. And I could not take the fact that this was over, that this person doesn't want to be with me. If today someone says that, I would be like, fuck off. If someone doesn't want to stay with me, I don't care. I would let them go. I would not be like showing my worst side to that person. I mean, it was really bad, you know. Like, I have literally abused him left and right, and I was like, there came a time when he actually gave the phone to his colleague, okay, and she pretended that it was her number. It was so humiliating. Like, I don't think so I would go to that extent now in this time. And yeah, that's what happened. Then one fine day I decided that that's it, it was over. That's the best feeling, actually, you know, when your best friend calls him a monkey faced. So something, even like for a second, just makes you feel good. He's like, you'll get someone better, you know, like fuck it. And yeah, finally it was like, I think around September or something, it was like I was over him one fine day. And I think within a month or so, I started talking with my next guy. So yeah, it's okay, you know, time heals everything. This relationship really taught me that don't beg for people to stay in your life. And it actually made me realize that, oh, this bad side of me can also come out. You know, I've been so vulnerable and I could not accept that it was over. And that's why I resorted to being abusive, which is not what I am. I am not really happy about that part at all. I think after that, a couple of months later, he got in touch with me. He called me, I think, or he messaged me, I don't remember. He wanted to talk about it. He was very sorry for his behavior because he even spoke to his sister. Yeah, I did not say about this that I used to talk to his sister as well. And when the breakup happened, I even reached out to her and said that this was what happened. So what can she do about it? Like, if her brother doesn't want to stay with me. That time he had not told the whole truth, and I think she had come down to India or something. She used to live abroad. So when she came down, he told her the truth about how he behaved with me and all that. And his sister said that's really wrong. I mean, you know, what if someone would have behaved with her like that? She said that, you know, you should call her and apologize or whatever. So anyway, I had forgiven him and I said it's okay, you know, my behavior was also not right. Maybe I was too controlling, yeah, whatever. And the thing is that I think that is the problem with me. I don't know whether it's a problem, but I am like a perfectionist, even in relationships. Maybe I've become more flexible now, but there's certain things which are important. Yeah, communication, wo sab chahiye. Like, I am someone who works so much. I like to watch things. I like my own time. But I feel at least one call a day is very important if you are in a relationship. And if I can make time, then so can you. So yeah, we spoke about it. We tried to remain friends, but something happened. Like, he started giving me advice. Matlab, he started like talking about the next guy I was dating. So uske bare mein he was saying something about our relationship and even about my work or something. So I was kind of triggered because you don't have the right to talk about my relationship, and you don't even have the right to talk about my career because he had mocked my career as well. Suddenly showing interest in my career, like, shut up. So yeah, I said that, you know, we can't remain friends. And then he actually blocked me, I think, on Facebook ya jo bhi hai. I don't know if I blocked his number, mujhe yaad nahi hai. And every couple of years he was like, he tried calling me, I think, or send me a text message, or he emailed me. I think he resorted to emails, if I'm not wrong, more. Even like just a couple of months back he had emailed, and he used to always say that I have not forgiven him, which is not right. I had forgiven him long back and I don't even want to talk to him. It's just that I don't want to remain friends with any of my exes. I don't talk to any of my exes now. I used to talk to one, like I stopped talking to him also. So that is the only reason I don't want people, because you talk to people you care about. You talk to people you want to be friends with, and I don't want to be friends with my exes. So that is the only thing. So yeah, that's what this relationship taught me. Do not be so obsessed, controlling, stuff like that. So this was the story time video. I think it was pretty long. Just sit with some popcorn, chai, hot chocolate, and then watch jab kuch kaam nahi hota bhi. So I hope you like this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment below and let me know what you think about the video. Is there any story time about your relationships? Put it in the comments below. Please share this video with your friends and please subscribe if you're liking my channel, my videos. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you, new ones, old ones. And if you want to check out my last video, it's somewhere here. Until next time, it's goodbye from me. Take care.
Waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go.